Morning guys, what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. Right now, not too much is going on because it's currently 1 a.m. But I wanted to address like the things with my wrist and everything, because I haven't given you guys like a full update. I've just gone into talking about it every now and then and stuff like that. And for the longest, like I don't know, 2 weeks straight. Oh. What was that?
That was red diamond tea.
No, honey, no, I just spilled the tea. We're back when that's all cleaned up. Alright, we're back. The mess has been cleaned up. But for the longest time, I was wearing this brace right here. Your thumb goes in there and it keeps your hand straight like this, so that way it can heal properly back. And it was itchy, it was tight, it hurt. When I first put it on, I nearly snapped my wrist fully trying to get it on. For the longest time, for like maybe 2 weeks straight, I wore this thing. I mean, I took it off in between to like scratch it and soak it and stuff like that, and just to give it some fresh air. That was it. For the longest time, I kept wearing this because I knew it was going to help. Because I knew if I didn't wear this, my wrist was going to take forever to heal because I was moving it. And when I kept it straight, it would start to help and stop hurting, but every time I started moving it, it would start getting a lot of pain, it'd start hurting, and everything would just go downhill. And then I started wearing this, and it started being perfect. And then when I started taking it off, and when you put your hand normally down beside your hips, it feels like there's 56,000 pounds on it, and it feels like there's just a shit ton of pain rushing to it. I mean, it's way better now. It feels like there's like maybe 20 pounds on it, and there's not as much pain rushing to it. But when I used to do that, it would hurt like a bitch. I was like, okay, this is not helping. This is just making it to where this is making it not hurt, but when I take it out, I can't put it down without it pulsing and pressing with pain. So it's like, okay, let's do that. So I just forced it today, and I went with it. And yeah, this is what the wrist is currently looking like. We'll do a side-by-side. There's your side-by-side wrist comparison. Back side-by-side. It's really hard to do a back side-by-side. Hand comparison. It's basically, some of the swelling's gone down. I mean, if you notice on this one, if you look very closely, there's a bump right there. That's a bone. You look on that one, it's really hard to notice, but it's right there. It's swelling a little bit. You can notice if you look good enough. It's really hard to notice, but for the longest time I was wearing that brace, and it was helping. It was really helping, because before I just prop it up and baby it, and I never could lift it. I always had to just grab a finger and pull it. Now I can actually lift it, move it, put pressure on it, but it hurts still a little bit. There's still pain with it. It's not completely gone, but there's still pain, and there's still side effects of that. If I put too much pressure on it, the wrist is going to bend, and it's going to hurt like a bitch. So once that's completely healed, I should have full movement, full strength back in this wrist. But the reason it's 1 a.m. right now is because my mom got paid today, and I didn't film any of it because Ruckus was going on, so I really didn't film any of it and stuff like that. So there's no footage from today besides nothing. There's no footage from today. Yeah, I wanted to come on here and actually talk about my wrist, and I want to actually explain what happened. I had this thought in the back of my head for the whole challenge. At the end of the challenge, I'm gonna get on it, see if you can hold 140 pounds, see if the middle can. I was like, okay, if it falls, I'm going to stay in the middle of the mattress and most likely land on the ground, and I'm going to be perfectly fine. Maybe just a slight bruise, or maybe a hurt finger, or something like that. I didn't do my math. The mattress was not thick. It was thin. The box springs was about that thick. Didn't do my math. The box springs didn't go over. I was like, if the box springs goes over, I'm just going to land on the bed behind me. Because there's a bed right here. So, there's a bed right here, right over here. Right there next to the wall. And then here was the fort. Right behind me. The fort was right behind me. I was on top of it. And I was like, okay, if the box springs goes that way, I'm going to be perfect because I'm going to land on a bed. But then again, there's a window right there. Which has already been busted, though. So I was like, okay. Either way, I'm either going to go out a window, or I'm going to just maybe get a slight bruise. I didn't do my instructional math. The box springs never moved, which was the catchy part. If the box springs wouldn't have moved, if the box springs would have fell that way, I would have been so perfect. I would have not have hurt this wrist. I would have been good. But the box springs stayed straight up and down. The bed, where it was just, guys, the bed was just literally set on top of the bed, the other bed in the box springs. There was nothing tying it on. It was just literally sitting on top, just loosey on top, just loose cannon on top of it. So the bed couldn't hold me anymore. So the bed goes in. So the bed just slips off the box springs. So basically, okay, here's the box springs, here's the bed. Here's the bed on top of the box springs. It starts scooting, can't hold me anymore, box spring stays up, bed goes in like that. Okay, here's the piece of wood, here's my wrist. Slams right into it, slams it back, jams the shit out of it. So that's basically what happened, and my phone, here's the ground, my phone landed camera down on the ground. That's the reason, guys, all you saw was black, and that's it. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and explain really what's been going on with it. I've been using a lot more than, especially today, I used it a lot today, and it just feels good, because when you're having to do everything with your left hand and you're right-handed, it sucks, because all my life I've used my right hand for majority of the stuff. And it just sucks when you can't use your right hand to pull. Like, I always open the door with my right hand, and I have to do it with my left. I always hold my phone with my right hand, and I have to do it with my left. I mean, I know I can do it with my right hand now, but before, when I first did it, I couldn't move it, and when I moved it, it would be a bitch. I couldn't bend it up and down. It was so swollen to the point where I barely could go past that, and now I can go all the way. Wrist comparisons, see? They can both go all the way. And it just got to the point where I thought, okay, wrist, ow, that hurt. It just got to the point where I was like, okay, gotta do something about this. So I got a brace, and I put it on. And it helped, and that's what made my wrist better. But I wanted to come on here and explain really what happened, because lately I have not been explaining it. I've just been going on, hey, this is my wrist, this is what happened. No, this is my wrist, this is how I feel. And for the new viewers that didn't see the vlog where I showed you guys the 24-hour challenge I did not put any footage because I thought it was too stupid. I just deleted all that footage and I got on top of the fort. They probably were like, oh, what is this kid talking about? And now you guys can actually know. I did a 24-hour challenge in a fort made out of a bed, two box springs, one bed, and the box springs that I had on top was like a comfortable box springs. It wasn't a hard wooden one. And stuff like that. So I was doing a 24-hour challenge in there. It's like I had to stop my head. As soon as I got out, I was going to jump on top of it and hopefully make it fall and do an epic montage of me going down. No, I ended up hurting myself. Got on top of it, banged my wrist, jammed it, was hurt for like almost 2 months. Not months. Almost a month, yeah. Like 3.5 weeks. It was like 2 weeks straight, I could not move it. And then I've had this thing in there for about a week. So I can move it now. I got all my movement back. I still have a little bit of pain going back and forth now. It's really hard for you to go back. You really can't go back that way. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and just explain the reason that I've just been bumbling up and saying this is how my wrist feels and stuff like that on my vlogs lately. That is the reason. It's because I just didn't really want to get onto it and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to apologize for being slow on my social medias like my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. I've actually tweeted out something already on my Twitter, but my Facebook, my Instagram, my podcast especially. I haven't posted a podcast in like maybe 2-3 days, and then again I haven't posted a vlog in 2 days. But still, I just wanted to come on here, say the reason that I just been popping my wrist in the videos lately and stuff like that. I mean, I explained it a little bit, but yeah. So I'm gonna go edit this video and I'm gonna go do my podcast. I'm gonna go edit my video and then do this podcast. Just a little after footage. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, because if you didn't, my wrist is killing me now. I literally strained it to move it and everything in this video. Yes, it's a whole lot better, but still, if you guys didn't enjoy this video, it's gonna be a painful bitch for me, because my wrist is killing me now because I strained it to move it in the video. Yes, it does move proper still, and it's still good, but still, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, because my wrist is killing me like a bitch now.